isn't something that needs to be wrestled with. Most of us spend our lives thinking there's something wrong with our overthinking, like it's something that needs to be fixed. The more we try to control the noise, the more tangled we actually get, because it's not a thinking problem, it's a proximity issue. When you're standing 2 inches away from the screen, you can't see the picture. All you would see are the pixels. You're too close to the story. Your nervous system uses overthinking as protection. It's trying to prepare you for a threat that hasn't happened yet. So a lot of us have gotten the advice to stop overthinking, just be present. And this can actually just put more pressure on the nervous system. Like we're trying to force ourselves to focus on the present, whatever that means. But presence isn't forcing yourself to focus. It's actually about being willing to feel what's happening right now without getting tangled in the story. It's learning how to zoom out. In my work with my clients, we don't try to stop the thoughts, force them to go any one way. Rather, we change our relationship to them and our proximity to them, our distance from them, and which ones get access to our energy. So for the next few moments, let's practice gaining a bit of distance from the mind, learning how to leave it alone, and allowing it to leave you alone. Take a moment to get settled in your chair, on your bed, on your couch, in your car, wherever you are. Make sure that your body is comfortable. And before we turn our attention inwards, take a moment to look around you. Notice any object that brings you a bit of peace, maybe something blue. But it could be anything, maybe a plant or a tree. And now focus on that object and just notice your proximity to it. Notice the space between you and that object. Take a deep breath and close your eyes. And observe that space. Feel your feet settling into the surface beneath you. Feel your hands relaxing wherever they are. Notice your hips settling. Notice where in the body feels heavy, where in the body there's a bit of lightness. Notice where in the body there might be tension. And then just breathe into that spot right now. Big breath in. Slow breath out. If your back is rested, notice the support along your spine. If you're seated a bit more upright like I am, just notice the space between your back and the support that's behind you. Notice the air on your skin. Notice your heart beating inside of your chest. Now bring your right hand to the left side of your rib cage. When you breathe in, feel the left side of your rib cage push into your right hand. Feel the warmth of your right hand against your rib cage. And exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, rib cage pushes into your hand. Exhale, notice the warmth of your hand against your ribs. Relax your hand down. Notice the residual warmth of your hand against your skin. Notice that warmth dissipating now into coolness. And we'll switch hands. So the left hand goes to the right side of the rib cage. Now as you inhale, press the right side of your ribs into your left hand. As you exhale, notice the warmth of your left hand against your rib cage. Inhale. Exhale. Relax your left hand back down. And once again, observe the residual warmth of your hand, how it's temporary, how it fades, and then you return back to the state that you were in. All of our emotions are as brief as that sensation that you just felt. The thing that continues them for hours or even days on end is the story that we get attached to. So step out of that story. Give yourself some distance from it. You might still hear it or see it playing in your mind like a movie on repeat, and that's okay. You might eventually decide to change the channel. You might turn the TV off altogether. Or maybe just turn the volume dial down a little bit. You might look outside. Look for 3 blue objects or look straight up at the sky. You might observe a tree and the wind that passes through its leaves. You might observe a flower that wasn't there the day before. Let all of these things remind you of where you are now. Let your mind catch up with your body, because your body can only ever be in the present. We don't have to try so hard to be present. The body is always here for us, offering up its sensations. And all we have to do is be willing to feel it. One more deep breath in. And out. Good. That feeling of space, even if it was just for a second, is how we start to regulate the nervous system. You didn't fix the story, you just change your proximity to it. This is the work I do with my clients. We stop the wrestling match in the mind and move our attention back into the body. Because once you stop fighting your mind, you finally get the capacity to just be with yourself.